a space to be creative, which is what I use it for. I have a lot of energy to discuss books. I've thought about making a channel specifically to talk about books in more long form ways, and I just haven't. I get really nervous to talk in long capacities. But I'm hoping to start that path soon. But yeah, so maybe you guys can help me out. I am a lot more comfortable chatting this way, and I don't know if part of it is because I've just had my bookstagram. I'm almost at 2 years. June 6th will be 2 years. Years of my bookstagram, of the day that I started my account over there. So yeah, just like a lot of feelings on that front. And yeah, just a lot of feelings all around, and just kind of trying to I have a lot of ideas, but I just can't do all of them on Bookstagram, on Instagram, and so I'm trying to spread my wings a little bit, spread my wings and my platform, so I can have room for those creativities, and yeah, it's important to me to express them. So even if I'm only doing it for myself, which that's part of the reason why I'm here too. You know, I love ASMR. are really hard for me to pick up because it's almost like learning a new language, and my ADHD can't keep up. That being said, I have had some success. I've read books. I read Quicksilver by Callie Hart, which is really, really amazing if you love like Faye. And that was really, really good. And I listened to the audiobook, but the action starts immediately, and world building, like, it's not a whole bunch of information at once. It's like a little bit here and there and everywhere. It's a little bit just kind of sprinkled throughout until you have like a full grasp of what's going on, and I really like that style. But also, audiobooks are just easier for me sometimes, especially because it's performed in duet, and I love duet audiobooks. There have been other books too, but like I never really got into Sarah J. Maas, which is fine by me. And I also really love Belladonna by Adeline Grace, but that's more paranormal. It's more paranormal, and but I have found more luck with like YA style, but that's not what this is. That's just like my personal experience, and I'm kind of just giving you my lowdown on that. But yeah, this is Stephanie Perry, and like I said, I love Stephanie Perry books. And I've heard amazing things, but like, look at this braid edge. That's gorgeous. That is gorgeous, and I've heard nothing but amazing things. And like I said, I love her writing. I love her style, just in her romance. So I'm really excited to see how this one is, and also, I had something I was gonna say. I don't remember what I was gonna say, but I will also say though that like she just announced that she got a production company picked it up before the release date, before like it even released. It was, yeah, I'm really excited for her. Yeah, I probably read like the 80% of Debbie Perry's backlist. Her most popular series is the Eden Rand series, and I haven't read that yet. But I've read the majority of other books. So I'm really, really excited for this one, though. Definitely. And I remember what I was gonna say. About the spray edges. So, I'll tell you what the back says. Being the sparrow isn't an honor. It's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. That was a Star Trek reference, but it's not even from Star Trek that I'm referencing. It's from The Big Bang Theory. I want to show you something else too. Look at that. I love this so much. And if I'm being totally honest, I wish that it wasn't a hardcover, but that's okay. And mostly just because I don't want to ruin it, but it's okay, it's okay. Oh, but the sprayed edges. So I actually think like the sprayed edges have been really overdone recently, and I don't mean like these types of designs, because this is what a sprayed edge should be. But like the solid color, no. We don't need to be doing that all the time because it's not needed. It's not needed. Even if it color coordinates, and usually it doesn't. It's not needed. A solid color is not necessary. But I think this is gorgeous. anyways, that is my collection. Well, I also have a mass market of beach read, but that behind me is all my Emily Henry books, and I wish I had special editions, but I would rather, like, the special editions that I want are long gone, and I can't get them anymore, aside from paying a massive amount of money, and if I'm gonna just really, really excited to dive back in. But yeah, look how cute this is. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I'll show you the original cover. Hold on. Okay. I'm obsessed. I love these. I love this book so much, and like they're so cute together. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. OMG. Yes. OMG. Okay. I just love them so much. So I'm just very excited, and I just can't wait to reread. They are Savor It. Savor It. This one. Savor It is a single guardian that comes to Spoons and moves in next to the eccentric youngest bird sibling. I think she's the youngest. Maybe she's in the middle. Maybe she moves into the he moves into the house next to a sage bird who is she's just everything to me. Like, it is so hard to describe the feeling of a book that just like is so ingrained in you, at least for me, and like the feeling that it gives you to know that it exists. And I would give anything to read it for the first time again. It's just so amazing, and it's taught me so much about myself, and I just relate to the characters so much, and I love Fisher and Bird and their relationship, and it's a little bit of fake dating and like their enforced proximity, and they're teaming up for the town, and they team up for the rowboat, for is it canoeing or kayaking? Anyway, it's like this race thing, and they're teaming up for it, and I don't know, it's like one of the sweetest books that you could ever read, and Tari Hewitt just destroys me consistently, and so I have some of her other books that I actually haven't read yet, but these ones are just, they're so close to my heart. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go, because it's almost an hour long of filming, and I know that 10 to 15-20 minutes of that is just me trying to figure out the setup, because I broke my tripod, so I had to set you on another stack of books. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today, for being here and for watching. I hope that this video today, or tonight's video, provided you with some relaxation or joy or comfort, even if it was just from having space, and just kind of hanging out with me today, and just just taking a breath for yourself. If you've read any of these books, or if you are a reader, please let me know. I want to chat. I might leave my bookstagram. I think I'm gonna leave my bookstagram, the link to it, in the description. So if you want to check that out, please do. It's one of my favorite spaces, and of course you are the other one. You are my other favorite space.